How many times have you whispered to yourself, "I'll do it tomorrow"? How many dreams have been pushed aside because you thought you needed more time, more money, or more confidence? The truth is, tomorrow is not promised. The difference between those who succeed and those who only dream is not intelligence, not talent, not luck. It is the courage to start. Today, I'm going to show you why waiting is the thief of potential, and how starting now, no matter how small, can change the course of your life forever. The illusion of someday. So many people live trapped by a dangerous word. Someday. Someday I will write that book. Someday I will launch my business. Someday I will get healthy. But someday is a mirage. It looks close, but the closer you walk toward it, the further it drifts away. In his best-selling book, The 5-Second Rule, Mel Robbins explains that if you don't act on an idea within 5 seconds, your brain will kill it with excuses. Waiting for the right time is simply your brain's way of keeping you comfortable. Think about it. How many times have you had a great idea, but you told yourself you'd start next week? Then weeks became months, and months became years. Howard Schultz, the man behind Starbucks, didn't wait for the perfect moment to turn a small Seattle coffee shop into a global empire. He saw potential, took action, and figured things out along the way. Imagine if he said, "Someday, when I'm more prepared, I will chase this idea." Starbucks might not exist. The truth is, there is no perfect moment. There is only now. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Zig Ziglar. Fear, the gatekeeper of your potential. The main reason people delay is fear. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of not being good enough. But here's the paradox. Fear is actually proof that you're on the right path. Think about a diver standing at the edge of a board. Their hearts race. Their palms sweat. But the moment they leap, fear transforms into exhilaration. Fear wasn't a stop sign. It was a doorway. Entrepreneur Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, became the world's youngest self-made female billionaire. She didn't wait until fear disappeared. As her father encouraged her to celebrate failure, because every failure was proof she was trying. What if instead of running from fear, you used it as a compass? If it scares you, it probably matters. Susan Jeffers explains that confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after. Here are some actionable exercises. 1. Write down your biggest fear right now. Next to it, write the smallest possible step you could take today to challenge it. Then do it before fear convinces you not to. Fear is a compass pointing you to the areas where you must grow. The power of small beginnings. Here's another reason people wait. They believe they need to start big, but greatness almost never begins with greatness. It begins with small, humble, ordinary steps. Jeff Bezos started Amazon in his garage, shipping books himself. Walt Disney started with a drawing of a mouse on a piece of paper. Oprah Winfrey began as a local TV news anchor before becoming a global icon. They didn't start perfectly. They started small. In his book, Atomic Habits, James Clear shows how tiny daily actions compound into massive results. He calls it the power of 1%. If you improve just 1% each day in 1 year, you're 37 times better. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Chinese proverb. Practical steps for you. Write down one dream you've delayed. Break it into the smallest first step. If your dream is writing a book, start with 1 paragraph. If it is fitness, start with a 5-minute walk. Take that step today. The myth of motivation versus the power of discipline. Most people wait for motivation. But here's the truth. Motivation is unreliable. It is like a spark. It comes and goes. What really sustains success is discipline. Kobe Bryant didn't rely on motivation to wake up at 4 a.m. and train. He built a habit. Motivation fades. Discipline carries you when you don't feel like it. Author Darren Hardy, in The Compound Effect, explains that consistency is the real secret of success. Not giant leaps, but small actions repeated daily. That is why successful people don't ask, "Do I feel like doing this?" They simply do it because it is scheduled. So pick one habit that supports your dream. Schedule it. Protect it like an appointment. For example, 30 minutes each morning for your project. Non-negotiable. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Learn from failure. Waiting feels safe. But here's the irony. Waiting doesn't protect you from failure. It guarantees it. Because not trying is the biggest failure of all. Failure is not your enemy. Waiting is. Failure teaches. Waiting steals. Reframe this in your mind. Every mistake is a lesson. Every setback is feedback. And every attempt brings you closer to mastery. Vision, legacy, and the cost of waiting. Here's a question you must ask yourself. If I don't start now, what will it cost me in 5 years? 10 years? Bronnie Ware, a nurse who worked with dying patients, wrote in her book, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, that the most common regret was, "I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me." Your future self is depending on you to act today. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. What will they thank you for starting today? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Chinese proverb. How to start now? Decide. Waiting is a decision too. Choose to act. Break it down. Take the dream and find the smallest step. Start today even if it is messy. Even if it is small, stay consistent, build habits. Schedule them. Embrace failure, learn, adjust, keep moving. Remember, action creates clarity. Your dream doesn't need more time. It needs more of you. The future doesn't belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who begin. Don't let fear hold you hostage. Don't let excuses chain your potential. Take one step today, no matter how small, because that step will create momentum, and momentum will unlock doors you didn't even know existed. Stop waiting. Start now. Your potential is waiting on the other side of action.